What do you see in this picture? There are many different kinds of people, animals, and plants that live in our world. You probably recognize many of the living things in this picture. In some ways, people, animals, and plants are alike. They are all alive. They need food, water, and air to grow and stay alive. But plants, people, and animals are different in many other ways. Unlike animals and people, plants do not make sounds and they cannot move from one place to another. Plants need 4 basic things in order to live and grow: food, water, air, and light. If a plant has these things, then it can survive, even in a little crack in the sidewalk. The yellow flowering plant in this picture is called a dandelion. A few weeks ago, a tiny dandelion seed floated through the air and landed in this crack, where there was just enough soil for it to begin to grow. Soil is the top layer of dirt where plants can grow. This dandelion gets plenty of sun here in the sidewalk, and it also gets plenty of air, water, and nutrients. And nutrients are like the vitamins you get from your food. This shady forest is home to many different types of plants, from the tallest tree to the littlest flower. A forest is a large area of land where many trees grow close together. Animals that live in the forest depend on these plants for food and for their homes. This forest is just one environment, or a place where living things live, of many on this earth. This is another type of forest. There are some major differences between the colors and shapes of the leaves on these trees and the leaves on the trees in the last picture. In a later lesson, you will learn about 2 different types of trees. This environment looks very different from the forests we saw in the last images. All plants need food, water, air, and light. But not every place in the world has exactly the same amount of food, water, air, or light. This is a desert, where it is hot and dry all year round. Plants that grow here, such as this cactus, have adapted to life in a sandy soil with very little rainfall beneath the blazing hot sun. That tough little dandelion and the trees you saw earlier would wither and die if you tried to plant them here. And the cactus in this desert would not be able to live in either the sidewalk crack or in the forest. Different types of plants grow in different environments or places. This picture shows an underwater environment. Fish may be the first things that come to mind when you think about underwater life, but there are plants down there too. Underwater plants need the same things other plants need, including food, water, air, and light. Have you ever seen underwater plants? This environment is not a forest, not a desert, and definitely not underwater. This is a city park, made when some people gathered seeds and planted them in the ground. People plant grass seeds on lawns and in parks, so there are nice places to play and relax. People plant flowers and trees to make the world a prettier place. Some plants can be grown indoors. Maybe you even have one in your classroom. If so, someone needs to water it from time to time so it stays healthy and green. All plants have 4 basic needs: food, water, air, and light. But not all plants can grow in all the same places on Earth. A dandelion cannot grow in the desert, and a corn plant cannot grow underwater. For the next several days, you will learn all about different types of plants and plant parts, and you will understand why plants are so important to animals and people.